Hey folks, just picked up my second collection of 2025. Got a great deal for it. It was basically sold at bulk price, and there's all kinds of neat stuff. So let's take a look. So there's one little stack here I can't really show you because of the covers. But he's got a lot of these like newer type comics. A lot of autograph books in here too. There's actually one whole entire short box of just autograph books, and then there's a bunch of autograph books mixed in. Now folks, this is one I'm actually going to need your help with a little bit, because this is a lot of newer books and a lot of like incentive variants and stuff like that. So this is probably where I'm weakest with in my comic book knowledge. I have a good grasp on Golden Age comics, silver, bronze, copper. I really know all the keys. I can spot them pretty easily. That's a minor key. But the newer stuff, I really just kind of need a better knowledge. And again, it's because there's so many of them, right? There's so many incentive variants and virgin covers and all this stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that I just don't know that well beyond, wow, this looks cool. So if you guys spot anything that's really crazy in this collection, please do comment, because again, I'm probably not going to catch these things without going through individually and looking up the value of them. Again, if it's if it's from the 20th century, basically, I have a good understanding of it if it's a key. But for 21st century comics, I know Walking Dead #1, Invincible #1, really any Invincible or early Walking Dead. Ultimate Fallout 4, obviously, and some of that stuff. But a lot of the variant covers and whatnot, I'm not that good at. This is a reprint. It's not the original. It's Todd McFarlane, Amazing Spider-Man. Now, what was cool about this guy is that he knew that this was, fairly valuable, or at least way more valuable than he was selling it to me for, but he was moving and he just didn't really care that much, I guess, is really his attitude, it would seem like. So he just kind of sold it to me at bulk price, said, hey, I'm moving, just want to get rid of them, just, want the comic karma, so this is the price. And I said, okie dokie, that's good to me. So really a good deal. Just, you don't come across stuff like that often, especially for newer books. Typically, it's people who think that their Turok #1 is worth $500. So it's really good to kind of see a different attitude for once from somebody who just, he enjoyed the comics and just wanted to kind of part with them. So good deal for me. All right, so that's box #1. Let me know if you guys saw anything especially valuable in there. All right, so box #2 will be a little quicker here. There's some stuff that's not that great in here. X-Force, it's actually second Deadpool, but really not that valuable of a comic. These early X-Forces are technically keys, but I don't know. I never really have selling them for that much. So yeah, X Factor. A lot of this stuff is junk, especially you get into Excalibur. And he has #1, and he has the trade paperback original one. But again, a lot of although they are newsstands, I don't know, but it's 80s newsstands. So yeah, Excalibur. So there's a bunch of Excalibur. And then got some Green Arrow, some more X Factor, some random newer books. A coverless one in there. Some Deadpool. It's a key. It's a minor key. More Deadpool. Our X-Force 2. does not have the first appearance of Deadpool, but if you saw my video from last week, you know, I actually just picked that up, so don't really mind. And then there's a bunch of trades in here, so that's always good. Well, these Walking Deads actually don't sell for that much. That's kind of just filler, but trades are always good to have. They sell good. The Marvel trades especially sell pretty well. And there's that guy. Does that really go for that much? I think that's like sort of like the Death of Superman, where it's not really, shouldn't be valuable, but shops charge a lot for it. And Watchmen. So got some trades in there too, which is good. So long box number 3 is only about half full. So overall, it's going to be about 8 long boxes. So there's a All-Star Superman. Keep like thinking that I finished going through all my Action Comics, like everything that I own, and then pick up more Action Comics. Some Superman, another trade, Superman Birthright. This seems to be the Superman pile. Oh, there we go. There's All-Star number 1. Action Comics. There's the Death of Superman with the armband and everything. This was the black. This is, in case you're ever wondering, when you get the black bag Superman, this is what's inside. It's this Tombstone cover book, and then it comes with these stickers and armband. The 90s and 2000s Superman, JLA. I think this is the first Maxima, I believe. Saga 43. I don't think I'll see number 1 in here. These guys all backwards. Like bent up these boards to divide. It's weird how you like. I guess technically you're actually supposed to put comics that way, like have them facing different directions like that, but it doesn't help very much when you're going through them. So, of course, you got the 90s Image stuff, which is kind of obligatory in any collection that you buy. You're going to end up with some 90s Image, which, although it might be a good read, is not valuable at all. So all this stuff is really going to get bulked out by me. So I think this one might go for a little bit. I think so. I sold one of these kinds of covers that sold for a bit. And then Aeon Flux, he's only got number 1. Interesting story about Aeon Flux. When I first started dealing comics back in like 2019, 2020, I listed for auction Aeon Flux 1 through 4, the complete series. And I listed for like $1 and it sold for $1, and then the guy didn't pay. So I listed the auction again and ended up selling for $20. So I always thought that was funny about how auctions work like that on eBay. So nothing too special in this box. So I'm gonna do a short box now just to consolidate. There's this guy here. I might need to take some of these out. So a lot of these like variant and virgin covers. He's got multiples apparently of this. So hopefully that's worth something, because there's a few of those. That's, sorry. Other box, keep going. How many of that does he have? So this Venom series, I guess he's got a bunch. I'd imagine it must sell for pretty good, right? Venom's pretty popular. That's a cool cover. Null. Never heard of it. Again, folks, sorry, I'm just not that up on my my modern stuff. But some signed comics here. That's pretty cool. Signed with 3 colors. I have a bunch of autographed comics that I picked up from shops and whatnot. And I know that CGC does not verify them. Actually, if you saw my last video, I just came across a Stan Lee signed comic. So I need to figure out what the best course of action is with these guys. If I should just be listing them on eBay as is, just, you know, they're obviously signed. Or if, like, you know, should I send them to CBCS? I know that they, I know that other guys besides CGC will verify. This is all backwards. Let's start here and then turn around. Kid Venom, Venom War. So, a lot of Venom in here. These aren't taped either, so there's like, the flaps are hanging out on a lot of them. A lot of Venom, 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 Venom. Lethal Protector 5. West Coast Avengers. Wouldn't be a collection without some of that in there too. It's a cool cover. Again, a lot of this is just like cool covers. And what language is that? What is that, like some kind of Scandinavian language? I don't know. It's just like so many cool covers. Again, like I don't necessarily know the exact value of a lot of these, but I just was happy getting this at like a bulk rate, and the fact that a lot of it looks cool. Miles Morales in there, ASM 226. There's some that are facing the other way in here. More Venom. Definitely need to look up my Venom keys, that's for sure. Okay, so I think we've established there's a good amount of Venom. Here's a cool one. It's like an Ultimate Fallout Ninja Turtles. So, you know, there's some turtles in here too. That's not worth anything, but I just picked up some turtles in that last collection I got, some early turtles, so I think I had this one when I was a kid. I was a big Ninja Turtles fan when I was a kid. Actually, I think the first comic book I ever owned actually was one of the Archie Ninja Turtles, like the one where they go on another planet. So this is issue 50. They go on another planet and it's like a wrestling thing. So anyway, I have a lot of Ninja Turtles now between that last collection I picked up and this. And this is a lot newer stuff that was more older, like obviously not issue number 1, but like issue 4 and up. What is this? Like a trade, I guess. It's an interesting one. I lost my place now. Here's an earlier one. What is this? Number 9. That's probably worth something. Set that aside. Again, guys, let me know if any of this is really like amazing. Just not up on my modern keys. And not really up on my Ninja Turtles either. Deadpool. This guy definitely had the fever for the variant covers. I never really, I don't know, they're cool. Like, I never would go out of my way, I guess, to, like, try to get one. They're definitely cool. Some of them, at least. Some of them I'm honestly like not big fans of, like the whole Peach Momoko thing. Sorry, I don't know. Or like Scotty Young. Probably pissed off like everybody just saying those two names, but I don't know. I just don't really get the appeal. Like, I don't know. Is that really cool? I don't know. It's silly. But you know what? If this is worth some money here, which I'm thinking it is, then I really shouldn't be complaining, should I? It's like, I don't know. I guess it's like comic strips, like newspaper comic strips, sort of. Miracle Man Zero, too, huh? Interesting. All right, so this is short box number 3. Looks like it's going to be Ghost Rider. That's a cool cover. I saw that one before. Cable. All right, so you got some Cable. Back to Ghost Rider. And I really like, I don't know. It's interesting this guy was willing to just sell these for bulk. You know, like... What's funny, too, is he mentioned that he had been selling on Whatnot. So, like... I don't know. I wonder what kind of stuff he had sold individually. I mean, I guess there's no... I'm not seeing, like, any huge keys that I recognize. Just a lot of these, again, like variant covers in newer books. Is this all backwards? The middle is all backwards. John Romita Jr. Rick and Morty. That show's still on. It was a cool show. I knew it. I knew it was going to be Turok #1. Every collection, every single collection has a Turok #1. Every one. And then you see people listing on eBay for $600. I swear, here's the thing. Go on eBay when you're done watching this video. Go on eBay. Type in Turok #1 and then sort from highest price to lowest price and see what some crazy people are asking for a Turok #1. It's hilarious. And you got Masters of the Universe too. Let me just spin this box around so we can see what's in the middle of it. It's funny too, you got multiples of some of these. 4 copies of that one. Got some Conan. Those Dark Horse Conans don't sell too well. Lots and lots of autographed books in here. Just tons, man. Tons of autographed books. Lots of like homage covers too. Cool. All right, so this is the last short box, and it starts off with this guy here. It's got a $100 price tag on it. So that's good. It's actually worth that much. That's great. Got another one in the sleeve here. A top loader. We'll sell those aside. This box might be all signed, actually. Looks like this entire box is going to be autographed comics. John Romita Jr. Did I say Romita? John Romita Jr. This is an autograph box. So again, like, what do you do with these autograph books? You just sell them as is? Is this one signed? Oh yeah, it is. Or do you like do you get them graded to verify the signatures? I sold some early ASM that was signed by John Romita Sr. and didn't have any issues selling them, but I just get like kind of nervous with these. Like if somebody says it's fake, I mean, I think you can kind of tell by the signature, but like, I guess that's why CGC like makes it so they have to see it being done. Sovereign 7. Okay. But like again, I come across so many just buying bulk from shops. I mean, not like boxes full, but you know, just mixed in with everything else. You'll often find them. Are these signed? I'm not seeing signatures on here. Maybe these aren't signed. Maybe it might be inside the first page sometimes. So again, folks, let me know. I know these are all autographs, so the value should be in the signature, I guess, but just want to keep saying because this stuff is totally out of my wheelhouse as far as just knowing the value on the comic itself. And to really, I guess, brush up on my variant covers. It's kind of, I know they say like the last, whatever, couple decades, I guess, they've been going crazy with variant covers, but just until you start looking through a collection like this, you don't realize how much that's true. I'm guessing some of these must be signed inside. If they are signed, maybe they're just thrown in. I don't know. This is just the book itself. Imagine these guys aren't worth too much. Longshot #1 autographed. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All signed. So, I imagine this box has got to be worth something. I would hope this box is at least worth what I paid for the whole collection. And I also just get this other stuff too, worth mentioning. This omnibus here, it's still sealed. This guy's still sealed. Invincible Ultimate Collection. Actually, I want to read this. I've been reading The Sandman lately. It's actually not that bad. And then Walking Dead, and then these guys too. So these are kind of cool. Not sure if they're necessarily valuable, but cool to look at least. There's some good information in here too. Love learning about comic book history. Speaking of comic book history, look at this thing. Marvel Vault, a museum and a book with rare collectibles. So this is pretty neat. had some 50s horror Marvel books, timely, that didn't go for that much. I was kind of surprised. I thought they'd go for like hundreds of dollars, but... Yeah, this is a neat little book. Yeah, it's good for learning about Marvel history. And then this is what you got, I guess, when you join the Merry Marvel Marching Society. You got a sticker and this, and a little card with your name on it. The Marvel value stamps. What a horrible idea. Let's have people destroy their comics. It was weird that Marvel did it too, right? Because like they knew that people were collecting the back issues, especially by the 70s, they knew that. So like, why have people destroy their books like that? So yeah, it's a cool book. All right, let's get back to the long boxes. So this one is an X-Men long box. Amazing Adventures. Actually, those can go for a little bit. Yeah, got some 80s Uncanny X-Men. Not the best condition, but actually it looks like they were like tacked up on a wall. At least one of them was. These, depending, may or may not go for that much, but what's good about them is that they sell really well. Amazing Spider-Man, Uncanny X-Men. It's an Incredible Hulk to some degree too. Like they just sell pretty easily. Again, the condition on these isn't that great, but again, at a bulk rate, I just can't complain. There's not going to be any, actually, see, I think of, where is it? I think of this as like a major key, the first Mr. Sinister, and it's not good condition at all, and it's not really going for that much anymore, but, I don't know, to me that's a big key, but again, the value really dropped recently, the last couple of years, I guess. There's no first Gambit in here. That was one thing I looked for immediately when I saw this box. So, again, the guy, like, knew his comics, obviously, if you're getting, like, all those variant covers and stuff. So, like, is this the first Jubilee? I'm not sure. The guy knew his comics pretty well, so he did keep some stuff. He was keeping slabs that he showed me. I wasn't really that impressed. Again, they were just like sort of variant covers and stuff, but 263, 264, 265, 267, 268, this is a minor key, right? It's just because it says together again for the first time. So you have the first Bishop in here. I'm getting so many of those lately. Yep, first Bishop. I've been finding this book just so much. I don't know what the deal is with that one. Just popping up in like every X-Men box I look at. And this 90s stuff just isn't really worth that much. I imagine it's probably all 90s. Or if anything kind of more recent in here. Autographs? No. I'm seeing autographs now. I'm hallucinating autographs. Well, whatever. Again, I can't complain about this box for the price I paid for it. It's pretty good. One other dumb thing I just want to mention about this collection is I love the boxes that this guy got, because they're like these pull-out boxes. You know, it's like encased. So that's really cool. I don't have any like that. So again, something kind of stupid, but I appreciate that. Okay, folks, let's see where this box takes us. I think there might be more independent stuff in this one, so. Oh, Wildcats. Wildcats. Yeah, this is a lot more Image and Valiant and cross-gen. best box. Two issues of Sandman 19. Fathom Comics. More Fathom Comics. Soulfire. Starman. Yeah, this is definitely more bulk type stuff. Nomad. We got some New Mutants. Again, we're not gonna have the big ones in here, fortunately, but that's okay. Multiple copies of stuff. Some Mystique comics, or whatever series this is with Mystique on it. Lots of doubles of some of this stuff. The thing that sucks about these Virgin covers is like, I don't even know what the series is. Like you have to open it up to even know like what the hell series it is. Unless you have like another copy, which is nice. Maybe he got the other copy just to know what the comic was. Really like put them facing different directions. Do it that way? Is that easier to see? Definitely don't like these variant covers. Mystique. Okay, we've got 3 boxes left, and this one is Batman. Just want to apologize again, folks. There's going to be a lot of these turned the opposite direction for... I mean, I understand the reasoning. It's actually how you're supposed to store the comics, but again, it's just really annoying when you're trying to film a video of you looking through them. Detective 1000. This guy's a key. It's a newsstand. There's some good minor key newsstands in here. I did see, not to spoil it, but I know that the first Anarchy is in here too. I guess that's under Detective. Alright, whatever, it's DK3 in here. That's the other thing too, is like, beyond just like the variants and stuff, like he has a box of Batman, a box of Uncanny X-Men. Although again, the condition on these guys just isn't that great. So this is the first Anarchy here. So it's a newsstand. It's all right, I guess, alright condition. But anyway, yeah, so this is going to be a box of Detective. That one's older, but obviously it's missing the corner, so. Okay, so there is some older stuff in here. Some Bronze Age stuff. We get into the Copper Age stuff. So, and then there's modern stuff. Sorry, I know I'm like missing half of them because I gotta keep facing the other direction. 627. You know, Legends of the Dark Knight is not worth much, but those are some great books. Like, there's some awesome reading in those. Just not valuable, unfortunately. But, like, I don't know. One of the best Batman stories I ever read was Legends of the Dark Knight. I can't remember the issue number. It's like in the late 30s. He goes to, he wakes up in a mental institution, and he's being convinced that, like, all of his memories of being Batman were just like a hallucination. And like he's like wearing a trash bag at one part of it. It's pretty cool. It's like a 2-part story. It's really good. The only thing that sucks about this collection is that I think people looked at it beforehand. I think one person came and picked through it first. So it just kind of sucks because I'm sure there's some big keys that are not in here. But again, I feel just bad complaining based on the price I paid for this. It's just like, stuff just, you know, I could probably bulk this out for more than I bought it for. And then, is that number 4? Is that 3 or 4? 4, book 3. All right, I thought there was 2 long boxes left, but there's 1 long box and 2 short boxes. I couldn't tell because in these cases, you can put 2 short boxes inside. I also had to take a stack out of here already because, yeah, the covers I would not be able to put on YouTube. So, some Amazing Spider-Man, not really highly valuable stuff. New Avengers. Stuff turned sideways. That's funny. That's a funny cover. It's weird because, like, again, somebody came and bought some off this guy before I went there, but then, like why did he not grab more of this stuff? Just weird, like what was purchased? I guess I'll never know. This thing's got a $30 price tag on it, just that one comic. Throw it upside down. Some more Shadow of the Bat. Uncanny X-Men 177. Again, I took some out of here. Hopefully there's nothing inappropriate left in here. Vampirella, Red Sonja, another random Uncanny X-Men for some reason. A hollow foil cover. Omaha, Vampirella. Like this one here says it's $40. Is it actually worth that much? That's the real question. All right, let's look at that last long box now. Okay, and the last box appears to be an X-Men box. Starts with Uncanny 400. So this is the more recent Uncanny X-Men. Ultimate X-Men. You got X-Men #1. Those are newsstands, are they? The newsstand of Magneto, if you can get this cover with as a newsstand, that thing's like $30 or something. And you got First Omega Red. That's a newsstand. That's cool. Can I pull this out already? And that's a newsstand of that one. It's like these are all newsstands. There's a lot of newsstands in here. And these are later too. Like what year is this? I guess it's early 2000s, but it's a direct edition. X-Men First Class, X-Men Unlimited, X-Women, X-Men Wildcats, Astonishing X-Men, I think. I don't know. Again, like there's a ton of minor keys that really aren't worth anything special in particular. Extreme X-Men, New X-Men, and we got some annuals here. So 16, what number is this? 12, 13, and some more variant covers. And that, my friends, is it. That's the collection I bought today. So again, I bought this at a bulk price, which, you know, is typical of what a shop might charge. So I'm happy with the purchase. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Again, I know there's some variant covers I couldn't show you here, but overall, I think it was a good buy. But let me know if there's anything in particular that you saw that I just skipped over. Again, a lot of those variant covers I just don't know the values of. So if you guys saw something really cool in there, please let me know. And thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.